The Anxious Generation is a book about how to reclaim human life for human beings in all generations. So this is going to be a short book review, but I want to definitely post this at the top of the year because it is one of my biggest goals for the top of the year, for the year in general. One of the biggest themes for me is being more present in everyday life and not depending on my phone as much. So without further ado, let's get into the book review. The book is called The Anxious Generation: How the Great Rewiring of Childhood is Causing an Epidemic of Mental Illness. It is by Jonathan Haidt. And this book, I stumbled upon it I went to the bookstore recently. I don't even remember what books I was purchasing. Actually I do. I was purchasing some books about branding and marketing because I'm wanting to learn more about that. And so I stumbled upon this as a new book because the title just stuck out to me, and I knew it's something that I wanted to read more about. This is a profound transformation of human consciousness and relationships, and it occurred for American teens between 2010 and 2015. This is the birth of the phone-based childhood. It marks the definitive end of the play-based childhood. I am so blessed that I had a play-based childhood. I'm telling you guys, we were outside all the time, getting dirty, getting scrapes, bruises, marks, going on adventures. It was a time. I can't, like, sometimes I interact with people who are Gen Z now, and when I hear about like how they spend their days and things that they haven't experienced, I'm like, dang, like y'all didn't do this, like you didn't do this growing up, like when you were a kid, or like it blows my mind that they haven't had these experiences, or that they're so serious. Like a lot of them are so serious, like, and I feel like they want to achieve everything that most of us haven't even achieved as millennials in our late 30s, early 40s. We're just now getting to that, and they're like, let's get to it. And I'm like, but you haven't even lived. Jonathan considers the period between 2010 and 2015 as the great rewiring of childhood. This is interesting. Peter Gray, a developmental psychologist at Boston College and a leading play researcher, says that play requires suppression of the drive to dominate and enables the formation of long-lasting cooperative bonds. How many of us have worked in a work environment with a Gen Zer who automatically becomes very competitive? Who's ever felt that pressure working with Gen Z? Oh, I mean, I'm older. Most people I work with actually think I'm quite young. They think I'm in my early 20s or mid 20s. They don't know that I'm as old as I am. And I always tell them I'm 21 years old anyway. But I've worked with a wide range of people, and I've had numerous jobs. And this is something that I feel like I've experienced multiple times from younger people, is that, for one, they think I'm their age, and two, they become incredibly competitive. And I'm like, where is this competition coming from? Like, what are we competing for? I'm so confused. We're a team. Here's a fun stat. By 2014, nearly a third of teen girls were spending over 20 hours a week on social media sites. That's like a part-time job, y'all. I hope they're getting paid. Children learn through play to connect, synchronize, and take turns. So play, especially with other children, is very important to the development of humans because it teaches us to be cooperative and not to just simply become tyrants. A good one. Smartphones are a second kind of experience blocker. Once they enter a child's life, they push out or reduce all other forms of non-phone based experience, which is the kind that their experience expectant brains most need. I could go on and on. There's so many freaking amazing quotes in here. Here's one. Like people with heroin and cocaine addictions, those addicted to digital activities found that nothing feels good anymore. That dopamine release is brutal. I can go on and on. So much good information in this book related to addiction, related to anxiety, related to mental health and childhood development. And you can actually juxtapose this, if you're older, juxtapose this to you, like your own childhood, and like, you know, what were my childhood experiences like? Why am I the way that I am today? And look around and see how the youth are interacting with each other, and then make a change. Like if you have children yourself, or if you're planning on having a family, like make those changes and decisions now, because it is imperative for our future as a species. But the book is The Anxious Generation. I'm halfway through it, but I already give it 4 out of 5 stars, just because the amount of information is just, it's abundant, and I'm learning so much about myself and about people around me, and just about the nature and the importance and like the severity of this epidemic of just presence, of attention. It's important. And yeah, so this is another great book. Check it out. And I hope to have more books to share with y'all in 2026. One of my goals is to read more books and get more presents, get off my phone. So I hope to have more book reviews that I can share with you guys in the near future. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments down below if you've read the book, or if you have any comments related to the topic in general. I think it's a great discussion piece. But I gotta go. My battery's about to die. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.